It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Dolphins and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. And leading them out. First play of the game, first throw of the game. That's to the right side and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Thompson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And he gets this up close to the 40. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Geno. He gets that to his big target, Vance. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Seattle. Now, Geno. Metcalf hauls in that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Walker. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Walker. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Looking for Berrios downfield. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready for their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Play action now. It's Geno. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's H.A. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now, Thompson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action, Smith. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The Seahawks sending out their punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achan, and a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Berrios. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Gino to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Walker. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, if you like defensive games, I'm not going to lie, I don't typically love them. Well, then this game is for you. I mean, neither team can seem to get anything going here in the first half, and after that incompletion will likely end to another scoreless drive for this offense.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Reek Woolen brings them down. 2nd and 7. Here's Thompson. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. And in motion is Berrios. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker, whether it's out catching passes like he's used to or working as a runner instead.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Achane. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Once again, it's Achane. A hit, and he has lost the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. 2nd primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Built to start time, 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the bootleg, it's Smith. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down.
Gino gonna throw for it. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's gonna have the Seahawks 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. They go play action with Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second down, Smith. To the outside, catch made by Brown. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Here's Gino. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Gino. And he's in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one brought in by Darius. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Reek Woolen brings them down. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We're back to Seattle after this. Throwing Thompson. That's taken in left side by Smith. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Now a screen set up for Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Thompson now to throw. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Dolphins.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll get about 2. Rayshawn Jenkins this time on the stop. 2nd down and 3. Thompson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg
First
in a
half,
moment.
and I'd expect to see
3
more of the
points.
same
All that
after the break.
separates these two sides has half number 2. Kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Gino now on 1st and 10. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. An even 40 yards.
All right, listen, Mike, there's just certain guys in this league that just have better arm talent than others, and this is a perfect example why. Not every quarterback in the NFL can make this throw, and man, that was impressive.
Now, H.A. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw is Thompson. And he will get into the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run with Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. And in motion is Berrios. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Now Thompson. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. 12 yards on the pickup. And that's a 1st down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Thompson to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Thompson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Now a 3rd and 2. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. On the bootleg, it's Smith. This finds Smith-Njigba along the sideline.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Once again, it's Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Lockett headed in motion. From the gun, it's Gino. He gets that to his big target, Fant. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing is Smith. To the goal line and in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Throwing, Thompson. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Down the right sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. He'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Smith. He's going to keep it himself. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
This one complete to his tight end Fant. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now, faking the give. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. To throw is Thompson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Thompson now to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Hill brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him.
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run. A short gain there to about the 22. They go play action with Smith. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And now the punting unit will come on. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now, Thompson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Gino. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. That's a gain of 15. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. From the shotgun, Smith. Metcalf pulls in that one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Geno to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.